Today I wanted to talk to you about a topic that is really very personal to me. It's hepatic liver failure. It is a bigger problem in this country than most people realize. Until they or a loved one are affected by it, they probably never think twice about their liver. 100 million people have non-alcoholic fatty liver disease in the United States, according to the American Liver Foundation. And according to the American Liver Foundation, 88,000 people die each year from this disease. 62,000 men, 26,000 women die annually. According to the American Liver Foundation, as of February 3rd, 2016, because of this condition, 14,380 people were waiting for livers. 10 to 15% have fulfillment disease, and that carries a high mortality rate. Another 5 to 10% develop long-term illness resulting in death. And just to back it up for those of you who don't know, fulfillment disease is coming on suddenly with great severity, according to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. In August of last year, I was diagnosed with this disease. I can't tell you how hard this has been on my family and my life. Along with this disease comes, here, let me get this, a lifetime of medications that I take on a regular basis. I take Lasix, I take Spirlactolone, I have to take potassium because the Lasix and Spirlactolone push fluids out of my body so rapidly that I lose all of my potassium. I also take a liquid medicine called lactulose. And what had happened was last August I woke up and weighed 65 more pounds than I did the night before when I went to bed. I was in hepatic liver failure. They rushed me to the hospital. They flew me to a larger hospital. I underwent 3 periocentheses. That's where they stick a tube in your abdomen while you're awake, and they drain fluid off of you, but they can only drain up to 10 pounds at a time. So between the medication, and I feel like I live in the bathroom a lot, eventually, after 2.5 months, I was back to where I was supposed to be. With this disease also comes, you have to kind of quarantine yourself. I can't be around certain people. Most people will get the common cold, and if I get it, it might take me 6 weeks to get over it. For that, my doctor recommended that I put Neosporin on the inside of my nostrils. Trips outside of my house are very limited now. I'm currently on a transplant list waiting for a liver. Now, this disease doesn't just happen to alcoholics. Yes, it does happen more frequently to alcoholics, but it can happen to other people too. They determined mine came from when I was born. I had a severe case of jaundice and wasn't able to come home for a couple of months after I was born. And that damaged my liver, and it's showing up 40 years later. Like I said, this is a very serious problem in America, and it needs more attention brought to it because it is life-changing, and not just for the people who have it, but for the people around them as well. And that is all I have on that. Thank you.